Okay, so first things first, I brought this car out because I know I just showed a clip from the show where they destroyed one of these, and just for for the sake of that, I brought this one out so you can see when it's not full of seawater and without a bent frame, because this one didn't fly through the air and land in the ocean. Now this is a kit that my daughter built, as per, she put her own stickers on. She's 6 years old, and she builds pretty well. This is the snap together kit. And I just wanted to start by showing this kit as a kind of an apology for showing another classic car getting destroyed, but it's not my fault. It's apparently during that show they had a need to destroy one of these on every episode. But that's all for entertainment. And oh yeah, on the same subject, I wanted to show that she picked out her next kit. She's going to be building this one. This is the snap together version of the Enzo. Very proud of her. We're at Hobby Lobby and let her pick one out, and she picked this one. And I'm like, well, you got good taste. Good for you. And so we'll be building that soon. I'm going to try to film the build and post it on the channel. She's pretty good at building. So look forward to that one. Now, on to the Manta. I did finally, or the Coyote, which is a Manta. I did finally paint it. It's sitting here in, this is, okay, here we go. This one and this one. This is Tester's Model Master Italian Red 2919, and the I soak these in hot water so the labels come off when you do that, but it's the Model Master Italian Red, and the gloss clear coat. This is the clear coat that has a little bit of yellow in it that makes it a bit brighter, and the label stayed on that one. But the method I used, this was 3 coats of the Italian Red, and then 3 coats of the clear. And as you can see, it's done a pretty good job. Can't seem to get to all of it. I'm going to have to spin that. And the body. There we go. Better look at that. Real good results. Of course, expensive results. That's the problem with testers, is that it's getting more and more expensive. And thus is why I'm doing so much experimenting with other paints, because I've got to find cheaper solutions. You know, for a really good kit like this one, I don't mind spending all the money on the tester stuff, but I don't want to. You know, I got. Oh yeah, and something I haven't. Sorry about my throat. I haven't explored too much, or at all, is the future floor wax. So my guess is that you can. I just want to be able to get a nice smooth coat like this from Rust-Oleum or Krylon, so that you got a good starting point for the future. And just kind of showing around. I wanted to show especially on the front here. That bridge piece over the rear window, you can see here, was actually a separate part that you had to glue on, and then what happened there is it made a horrible seam right there. You can see the little ledge where that attached, and what it ended up doing was making a terrible seam that had to be filled right there. But worse than that was down in here. Oops, I gotta flip. Can't see what I'm doing. Down in there, it made a really difficult to correct seam that was not curved. Let me see if I can zoom. Don't think that's gonna work. Nope. See, I don't want to get closer because of the don't want the camera. I painted this about 2 days ago. There, you might be able to see now. Anyway, using the cone bit, Ralph suggested to use the cone bit to get in there to fix that seam that was in there, and that did the trick. So that looks good now. And can't even tell there was a seam there. Anyway, the pretty happy with the paint, and then the chassis there as well, which is basically, the top didn't even need to be shiny, but clear coat went over everything. You just need this side there that's going to show, and fender wells and everything. And of course, I needed to do all this to get really going on the model, because everything mounts to this. All this is back here is going to be painted black. That's where the engine goes on those two arms right there, and transmission mounts back here. And then you start to attach all those suspension parts and stuff, and then you can really get going on the assembly. And that's like the dashboard piece, and this is the front piece that goes between the front wheels. And I was just getting going on the motor. I believe I fixed my issue, and I'm ready to paint this. This is going to be, I'm going to paint this the Rust-Oleum red, which would be just a slight bit darker than that. I think it might make a nice contrast to that red. Oh yes, over here. For comparison's sake, because I got a pretty good paint job here, pretty good paint and clear coat, and I wanted to compare it to the famous Futura. Now the Futura, of course, was ridiculous, because I wanted to see how far I could go with this idea. This is something I did. Now this is probably 10-year-old paint job, but this is 3 or 4 coats of bright red testers, and then it has 7 clear coats. And as you can see, the result there, no buffing whatsoever. So if you put 7 clear coats on, this is what you get. 7 of the I don't know if it was the high gloss clear or if it was the clear, but this is what you can get. And I do see that you can achieve this result with Future, and that is what I'll be doing in the future, as soon as I get some, because I don't have any. Curiously, this is a Futura looking like it's covered in Future. Anyway, that is where I'm at. Yeah, I had said that I wasn't going to do an update unless I had something to show, and today I definitely got something to show. It's painted. And this will make the assembly go quite a bit faster. Now that Classic Plastic 101 is building a 80s TV show exotic, now I'm in a race. I've got to, I won't beat him, but it's funny to even mention that I'm trying. But I've got a head start. We'll see who wins. It'll be him. And anyway, thanks for watching. I'm going to be taking the caps off of these, and I'm going to be putting these away. I don't want to touch these for like a week. I'm going to be putting them in my famous Goodwill enclosure that I got from Goodwill, and I'll be putting them in there and forget about them for a week before I even think about touching this. But thanks for watching, y'all. Congratulate everybody who's getting like 1,000 subscribers. 2 of you guys got that. And then Matthew G got 200, and he's fairly new, so that's very fast. So that's good. Anyway, congratulations everybody, and thanks for watching. Later. Last little update. All safe and sound in the drying booth. Close that lid. Keep all the dust out of them since I am in the garage. And there they'll stay for like a week probably. I've got to get probably like 5 more of these containers. Really great. Okay, later.